Chef Damien Wattel, the owner of Bistro 9, is here to show us how to make it and how they can help, of course, make it a stress-free holiday with this dish, right? That will really impress people.
That's right, and that's something that you can even prepare the day before, and it's a pretty simple three-step process, and it'll put a new twist on your turkey and maybe impress your family.
And you don't have to worry about, roasting the turkey, I should say, and thawing it and everything, because this really doesn't take all that long either. And this is Turkey Wellington. I've heard of beef Wellington before, but not Turkey Wellington.
That's right. So it's just a spin-off on that.
How do we get started? So we've got a good turkey breast
pretty
here.
simple. So you take a turkey breast that you just normally at the grocery store, and what you want to do is just flatten it out, because obviously it'll be plump. So you cut it out, cut it open, and flatten it out.
Do you want to pound it at all, or just?
No, I wouldn't pound it. I mean, just like that is fine. You want a little chunk, chunk of turkey when you cut it.
Okay.
So from that, I trim the edges, and I put in the food processor the carrots, the celery, what you would use normally for your stuffing, a little liver if you like. I put foie gras, which is duck liver, and just apply it to the turkey breast,
and just
simply when you
pop it in there. Okay.
And we'll have the recipe on your screen or on the website anyway. Exactly, just pat it down. A little salt and pepper when you're, for seasoning for good measure, and just roll it up. So.
And that now, do you have to tie it or anything?
You don't have to tie it, because part of the process is actually the next step. So when you get to that, you can use either a cheesecloth or you can use saran wrap. I use saran wrap because in the restaurant we have a lot of that. Okay. So I wrap it all nice and tight and poach it in a hot water bath.
In the saran wrap?
In the saran wrap. Okay. So maybe 15, 20 minutes according to how thick you have it. But this is, as you can see, the size of this one. And just pull it out. You can chill it, put it in an ice bath or whatever. And the next morning, for example, for Thanksgiving, comes the next step. So you'll take, you want to think about your crust. For the crust, you get just a little box of puff pastry from the grocery store.
And just, like you said, a frozen one, right?
This is restaurant stuff.
Make it easy.
And you want to go ahead and then roll it for us. And you take a peek at the finished product if you want, but just simply roll it up, get it to a tight version.
Right there.
And then you pinch the end. And you can use the leftovers to make little designs to make it look pretty.
Like you did here with the little...
That.
Right.
So that's basically the hardest thing, is getting nice little leaf designs on here, because this seems like a very, very easy recipe, easy thing to do.
It is a three-step simple process, and all you got to do is reheat it if you made it the day before. If you made it that morning, it just needs a few minutes, maybe.
So the turkey is cooked in there. Obviously, you cook that beforehand, otherwise it wouldn't cook that well with that. And then how long do you cook that with the puff pastry?
So the puff pastry needs to cook at least 15 minutes, so 15 to 25 according to your oven, 350, 400, and it should come out nice and golden. I brush it with an egg yolk in order to get more color and more shine to it.
Okay, and then as you can see on the plate right there, there is the sauce, which is, you said, just basically gravy with...
Exactly. So everyone usually makes turkey. So this is gravy, which I add a little bit of turmeric and Dijon mustard to give it a little extra, a little twang to the sauce and just make it a little sharper.
Now you can either try this. Here, I'll bring this over this direction for us, and you can either try making this on your own, or you can go to your restaurant, because you are open on Thanksgiving, right?
That's right.
Be serving this.
We're going to be open on Thanksgiving, and I'm also making some of those. You can also pick it up, because I'm going to make some and prep some that you can simply just buy it and just warm it up.
Oh, you are? Oh, yes. You can go. Oh, my.
So it'll be ready to go if you don't want to even go to the trouble, and then garnish with a few cranberries to make your plate.
And if you were to make this at home, you can make it the day before, as you had.
Right. So it takes away a lot of the stress.
And Bistro 9, you're right there on Broadway, and been open for almost a year now, right?
Bistro 9, yeah, we've been open 7 months, and it was a new take on the old Bistro Wattel that was there for 20 years in almost, and just moved to a fresh new location, a little bigger, nicer everything, nicer patio, nicer place.
Oh my goodness. That little bit of Dijon mustard in the gravy like that.
With the turmeric?
Absolutely fantastic. Yes, and all the
Mix it
different
up.
flavors in there is absolutely fantastic.
And of course, turkey goes very well with a glass of rosé.
Well, you won't have to ask him twice. All right, thank you.
I'm going to do what the chef tells me to do here.
Thank you so much.
Now,
All
if you want to go there for Thanksgiving, reservations, I assume, are pretty much a good idea.
So yes, Thanksgiving reservations. We're going to be open from 11 to 3, and it looks pretty busy so far. So yes, I would recommend we still have a little room, but I would definitely recommend a reservation.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Chef,
You
thank
can also call maybe 24 hours in advance is all we need, and we'll prepare one for you. You can just pick it up.
For more information on Bistro 9, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.